Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Rules. Welcome you back to a Tabletop Veteran Plays, where we play the games that are based off of the tabletops I spent too much of my life playing. Anyways, oh god. So yeah, I got a hint. There's a couple of, before we get started, and I have a lot of stuff planned here. There is, in fact, somebody said there's an Easter egg over here, but doing the Simba Rock, as they call it. Yes, my strongest foe is the controls. It is true. There are aircraft with less complicated. I'm serious. The Voight manuscript I have little to no knowledge of. Some people claim it's just a my thing is that I will take Occam's razor and say the Voight manuscript is in fact fake. It's just some cipher somebody came up when they're younger. I don't actually think it's some occult knowledge. So I don't actually see any. Are there lyrics? Can't make them go any higher. I didn't realize there were lyrics. Hey, that's actually kind of cool. Anyways, at some point, maybe, I'll tell you what. There's a small problem. Okay, guys, there's a small problem here. Is that if I have too many lyrics that are copyrighted, I can't monetize the episodes I record. So I will happily stick myself on this rock. In between when I record, when I do the breaks, you guys can listen to it all, but I don't want to do it too long for now, because otherwise I'm going to have to use like AI white noise to block it. Oh, the MASH theme song was extraordinarily dark, Keith. Yeah, this game is a one-in-a-generation thing. But anyways, let's talk about... Alright, I made a particular boast based off 8-bit theater, which said that the thief in there could steal anything that was not both on fire and, in fact, nailed down. Apparently, the universe has decided to pick up that challenge. We have an entire inn that is on fire with full of stuff that can be looted. So fate has decided to actually make me up my game on this one. I want to live as copyrighted negatively. I don't know. The problem is I got a hit, definitely. I got a hit from the one where you have that tiefling bard help out with a song. In the episode 7, I think. I lost monetization because of it. So I'm being a little more careful now. Alright, so, the one true way... Oh god, are we counting Laziel as a Mandalorian now? Alright, so... Now the biggest thing here that we need to do... I'll switch over to you. We need access. Trying to jump down from above is not going to be good because I can't get an exit out. But, you know, we could just make our way in. Alright, so, here we are. Alright, so let's disconnect. Because you see, I have actually equipped Laziel with 2 barrels of water, 2 carafes of water, and 15 bottles of water. We're going to go in there, we're going to see if we can actually put out enough of the fire to loot the place. My party's not together deathly on purpose. Will is my money man. He's my face. He is back over here next to the merchant. Because remember, we can teleport items between each other. So, the money man is standing right there. Laziel, because she has the weapon that regenerates health when she hits targets, is probably safer to go in there than, you know, our kind of burned up Karlach. But Karlach is better at smashing things down if barriers come across. So we're sending Laziel in. We have Hipster Dude back over here. Yes, definitely, I do think of these things a little too much. Back at the storage chamber in the camp, just in case, and Will ready to sell. So, let's switch over to Laziel. Let's go, Laziel. You want action? We're going in. Alright, so, first things first. Okay, the first section appears to be rather easy to do here. Okay. pitcher of beer. Yeah, I've decided that if I get over 1,200 rations, that's a month, by the way, literally 30 days, I'm going to start selling food because it's just ridiculous. Okay, Lucille, step by step, we will loot this entire place. Now, vases we can't sell, I've learned that. Yep. Trunk. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be stealing a lot of food in here, I'm thinking. Oh, looks like, yeah, we can get fire issues here. Wine rack? We wouldn't want some wine. But I guess we're raiding the pantry at this point. Just an empty bottle? God, they stole all the good stuff. Apples. Crate with fruit. Yeah, it's true. I could take an unlimited number of long ones. The problem is the plot actually advances deathly. Remember, we have X amount of days before the tadpoles become an issue for one. Alright, there we go. It's okay, Lizzie. It's gonna be okay. Bucket of fish. Metal fork. Cutting board. Ham. Cleaver. Lore? Yeah, there's always lore in a game. I always love lore. Alright. Okay, so, quick things. Let's just toss them in to the camp. The heavy ones. And cutting board. It's kind of heavy. But yeah. Right, sausage links. I mean, we're blinded. Okay. You guys okay, so, first things first. Let's throw, where is it? Water. I figured, yeah, I discovered, by the way, you don't actually throw them all at once, which is a good thing. There's that. Throw water here. There. And look at that. Water barrels. How convenient. Though we're gonna have to only carry 2 at a time. We're gonna send that to Karlak so she can back up. We can get it back from her if necessary. Now toss that into the camp. I know there's a plot. Look, there's gonna be a plot reason we don't turn into them. I know, but the problem is that I don't know how many other things might be at the time. I'm a very efficient individual. You might notice that from, like, everything I do. But, oh, there we go. Shelves. Alright. But, I have this tendency on just knowing how the game's played. I know, money is one of the biggest things in Dungeons & Dragons. Even more so than a lot of other role-playing games, which will just actually kind of, how do I put this? Kind of make money abstract. Let's see. Now we have to ship more stuff out. Alright. So like some games just do a resource value. Some people actually will make money like almost non-existent in the game. You just have the resources you need. I, on the other hand, in the old school Dungeons and Dragons, we counted every freaking copper because everything can be purchased that you want, from magic down to property, to castles, to ships, and that was our primary limitation. Yeah, whenever you went out to adventure, you never knew exactly how much you were getting or how you were getting it. You didn't know how much you're gonna have to spend to get it. Oh, right. You did want to check that. It's fine. I will show you. Switch over to Hipster Dude. Yeah, crafting is great. I go crazy with crafting in both games and these kind of games and tabletop. Character sheet. Alright. Forbidden knowledge. You gain, for partially deciphering the necromancy of Fae, you gain +1 bonus to wisdom saving throws, which is nice, and ability checks. So oh my god, so wisdom's already +3. We now have a +1 from forbidden knowledge. So yeah, +6 base. And If we get one more point in wisdom, we'll go up another point. Yes, crafting, yeah. There was one time my characters decided not to adventure at all, and they just started they're in the middle of the woods. The game starts off with you essentially running away from a battle because either you were a participant on the losing side or a civilian, and you end up with whatever you can carry. You can only purchase items that you could carry. And that was it. You had to find a way in order to be able to hang on. Water pump. Okay, not sure. I know. And the thing was, what they decided to do was craft an entire town, starting with just simple tools and the forest. And it kind of worked. They actually would set up an entire trading camp there. They go out on an adventure, come back, set up trading, actually get merchants to provide trading route to them from a nearby settlement, and just created their own settlement. That's what they wanted to do for the game. They did, and occasionally I'd throw metaphysical challenges at them, and political intrigue just to keep it interesting. Because if you want to just have a business and pay taxes, you can do that in the real world. Okay. See, I'm not blinded because I got rid of the fire. Can't take that one. Alright. Let's see. I know. Hipster Dude, remember, badge rated the bottom of class for his for the clerics of Talos. It's one of the reasons why he's just kind of randomly wandering, because nobody wanted to put him onto a actual official thing. I mean, I'm not sure if not Talos, I'm doing this wrong. Don't tell me I've forgotten how to pronounce my own god. Well, I gotta tell you, though, when it comes right down to it, that the true evil is in banking and finance. Bubbling cauldron. Climb on, but you can't take. Alright, so. Yeah, you could run a morgue, Keith, and you could have the people that are in the morgue actually work as your staff. It save a lot of money. Look. I mean, just make sure that the next of kin signs the appropriate documentation that would give you the right to do so, and just, go to. Where is it? Where is the other stuff? Okay. There it is. Okay. Get a better angle. We got it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, okay. Where is it? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's not necromancy, remember, Keith. It's recycling the living. Reduce, reuse, recycle, reanimate.
I will take my pick.
Yeah, I think Laziel's really into the looting part. I mean, she is an evil warrior. That would be like half it right there. Oof. Man. Oh, whoa. No. Stay away from there. Oh, God. You got me. I'll get it to you. You got me on that one. Okay. Let's see. That was me being greedy. Yes. If you're a necromancer, you can always make more friends. Where are you at? No idea. It's probably some weird type of vegetable or squash. There we go. Squash. Squashes are vegetables, I think. Yeah, we're not going to have a problem eating for a while here. I mean, all of this was going to burn down anyways. Technically, this is salvage. Not stealing, it's called salvage. Remember that if it comes up in court. If the property can be considered to be abandoned, you are technically salvaging what is there as opposed to stealing somebody else's stuff. Because it's not technically property. Also, if anybody throws anything out in the trash, by the way, guys, it's no longer legally theirs. They have shown, chain of evidence, that they have abandoned it. The Emerald Claw and Eberron is looking at the nice peaceful village. They're out of reanimate. The thing is, you don't actually want to, oh god, chickens. You don't actually want to, take the, people who are producing income. You want the criminals. You want the individuals who are becoming a problem for society to be made into society. But there's also the fact that people just die. You don't have to actually actively kill them. Just go to the graveyard. You'll end up with more skeletons and zombies as a result. But you'll have, you know, something. Like that one pirate ship that used 30 skeletons as rowers, because they technically never got tired. I mean, it was a constant slow speed. Use the sails in order to speed things up a bit. Right, so, dear gods. Yeah, this isn't really going to be an issue with water, apparently. Good thing I hit the kitchen first. You know, all these barrels of water, you think somebody would have actually used one? No. Maybe they just didn't have time. Maybe the rampaging drow and goblins were an issue. Oh my god, this is so much food. Bagels. Do they have bagels in fantasy time? Oh, good lord. Butter buns. Oh my god, we're eating well. It's a good thing this food doesn't actually rot in this world. Well, it does, but it's either rotten or perfectly fine the entire game. So I'm guessing time is kind of back. Potato wedges sound good, yeah. Oh god, yes. Golden golems. Is that a Ravenloft one, if I recall? Oh, this jug actually. I can see through walls. Forgot about that part. Okay, so can't take that. So I think we've got the kitchen mostly done here. Let's double check this. Ah, got some stuff on the shelf here.
Open up.
No. This wine. We didn't want to miss the wine, and another water. I don't think we want to toss the wine at the fire. That would probably be bad. You notice that we actually have in fact saved the entire kitchen here, except for a couple embers. Missed a pig's head. Yep. Oh my lord. Oh my larder. How's that? You know, there are gods of domesticity and how do I put this? Gods of domesticity and hearth fires, food, abundance, that sort of thing. I mean, they're gods nobody really has an issue if you stick a shrine to them in your house, as opposed to the shrines that probably most of us would do, just because we're kind of weird. I mean, I did actually in the Warhammer Fantasy there was a god in the old world. There was a god of death called Mort, and he wasn't evil. And in fact, you could play a priest or even a warrior of Mort, whose job is to eliminate undead and return the natural state. Let's see, natural state of death to the individual. All right, so where's the? All right here. I'm not sure. This might be a much, but you know what? Just in case. Okay, so that one's probably cinematic. It's not going to go out. Alright, let's go. Gotta hit the booth now. Ah, oh, there we go. Almost got fired. Haha, fired. Graph. Water. Okay. Anything in here was worth that? Probably not. Yeah, if we just give me enough time, would have saved the inn. Probably, however, it's like destined to burn down because of it's technically a background graphic. Okay, so over here, I don't think there's any fire, but there's a little bit of fire right there. It's, let's see. I think it's more cinematic though. God, I miss the old school Warhammer Fantasy. It was dark, but not stupid dark. Okay, item. Oops, hold on. Common, throw, water, here. Nice. Oh, wait, there's somebody to be rescued upstairs in there. You're gonna have to wait. We're moving the speed of plot, alright? I probably don't need that much. Okay, so, water. Actually, yeah, the barrel might make sense. We've got 2 more of them. Well, it looks like we overshot it a bit. Oh well. I'm guessing that it's a little harder to get the barrels on target. Right, so electrified steam, that's interesting. Why did we get oh my god, why did we get electrocuted? The hell? Okay, that's not good. Back up. The hell just happened? Alright, so where are we in all of this? First, transfer this one to you. Second, split off a potion. That was a little weird. Where did the electricity come from? So I want to know. Like a wall outlet over there? Steam should dissipate in time. Okay, so... Gods. Where is the freaking... I hate it when I do this. There it is. Alright, so... Alright. Okay, so that happened. Well, meanwhile... Yeah. Not here, though. I don't see it anymore. I think we're good. We'll have to make sure we don't charge in. We'll get to you in a moment. Busy. Stealing most... If you're the innkeeper, I'm stealing most of your trade. Broken loot. Oh well, somebody having a bad day. Everyone here is having a bad day. Except me. I'm doing great. Let's call it salvage and be done with it. No. God, we have to tune it out, you know. I know you're in there. We'll be there shortly. Anytime now. Got another craft of water. Good. I did not see it, actually. Evil Dead and I kind of parted ways after Army of Darkness. There were a couple of interesting... comic versions. Let's see. Actually, this might make sense to use the barrel here. Just ignore the electricity, hopefully. Steam cloud. Lavish chair. Okay. Looks okay. We must, for some reason... Can hear you, yes. Just a moment. Look. Lawful evil fighter. I have priorities. Snowy brown. Oh! Got me. Good, 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 good. Snuck up on me there. Snuck up on me. I'll give you that. Oh, well, you know, priorities.
Anyone? I'm in here.
We got it. We got it. You're in the queue. Oof. Another barrel version. All right, switch over to our backup barrel. Here, take some of those. Okay, so barrel. Excellent. Oh, almost missed some stuff back here. That would just be bad. Just think of the waste. Now, one of the things you may find a little weird about how obsessed I am with looting, but let's talk about a God of Storm, shall we? Gods of Storms have an interesting side hustle going. You see, a lot of places, like these really poor fishing villages who like scrape a bare existence out of the soil, the only way they're ever going to get any form of processed goods. Where are you going? Come back here. That was weird. Okay. The only way you're going to need processed stuff is for shipwrecks to spill out their crates and come onto the ocean. Now, there is actually a subset of individuals who decided not to wait for providential storms, or in this case, you probably sacrifice to the God of Storms and have him, you know, knock out an occasional galleon for you. But there were these people called wreckers. Wreckers were individuals who create gigantic bonfires that would confuse people to thinking there was a lighthouse nearby, lure a ship onto dangerous rocks, and then wait by the beach to pick up all the stuff that floated there. Is this horrific? Yes. On the other hand, it's a dark god, so I'm thinking there's probably like entire sects of wreckers who summon storms just so they can do that. But meanwhile, that means that looting is in fact a sacred art to the children of, oh, for crying out loud. Tempest Domain. Why do I keep forgetting my own god's name? Yep. D&D, no, we're talking real life history, definitely. Hey yo, Curly, how you doing? Yeah, you remember, we got a thing going here. Remember I said I could loot anything that was on fire and not nailed down? Well, the universe is challenging me to that. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. I've got to make sure I keep enough water going. There is another possibility we can use a staff, if I recall, in the inventory, in Druid's Grove that will allow us to, in fact, summon water magically, and there's a cleric spell that does it. Electrified Steam. Oh, definitely have to wait for that one to pass through. I learned you can get shocked the hard way by some weirdness, which I do not understand why this right here was considered to be electrified, unless there's like outlets, which I would not put past this system. Oh, water. Oh, almost got me there around the corner. I see you there. I made my saving throw versus greed that time. Just gonna make sure. But you can't actually take the wine rack. See, these are things that are actually nailed down. That's what I can't take. The ones that are on fire and nailed down. Yes, I will. Money is important in D&D. From the first freaking edition, it used to be that you got 1 experience point for every gold piece you got in the game. That meant that us old school people were like literally stripping down the entire dungeon for everything because it was all experience. All right, that doesn't work. Those are background ones. You can't actually... Some ones you cannot put... Out! Oof, what was that? Is it only... Oh, it only goes down for so much. Good to know. Excuse me. I have some terrible things to do. Okay, so... Okay, and electrified, of course. Where is this electrifying coming from? Look, I'm soaking the entire place here. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Cautious steps. Open that door, and we go up in flames.
Door. It's got to be something up here, because I don't see a door down here. So yeah, that's actually a real-life thing that happens. It's called backdraft. If you have an entire area that is on fire... Oh! Bloody hell. Another one spocked up on me there. If you have... Oh, come on. You need the barrel. Oof! It's all changing on me. Okay, you know what we can do? No, we can't jump across the table. Ooh, we're getting kind of slammed here. Uh-oh. Okay, so, quick inventory. Let's grab the last barrel here. You can take that. You can... take it out. And it's not electrified. Good. I don't know if we can get back here. Ravenloft computer game. I don't think so. Ravenloft is usually very atmospheric, so what they think they probably want to go for a more traditional RPG route. Okay. So I don't know if they have anything back here that's worth coming back here for. So, let's go grab that conveniently placed water. That's not what I want. Ugh. Upstairs. Okay. Oh, the approachable east. Pick up. We'll have Hipster Dude read it later because some dialogue can be triggered by reading stuff. Alright, so, okay, so here's the deal. There's somebody in here, and Laziel said that if we open the door, it'll blow open. So that's a backdraft. What happens if you sealed off the area within fire that has the fire burning down low within embers, but it's consumed all the oxygen, or practically all the oxygen in the room? If you open up a door, it will literally roar to life, and the backblast will blow you back, possibly set you on fire, and probably hurt you very badly, if not kill you. So, we're not opening that door. We're, however, taking that painting. I don't think we got everything, mind you. We'll have to loot some more stuff, but we need to go find an alternate entrance. Ah, fires. See, the fires are randomly coming back. Can do. Over them. Okay, let's get the Zeal out of here. I think she's done. She's done enough. MVP there. Best looter in the game, Zeal. The lightning? I have no idea where the lightning's coming from. It's this weird thing. Like, really? You know what? We don't want to miss it. We don't want to miss anything, right? Okay, let's toss it into the camp. Ooh, boy. Alright, so, I'm going to transfer this to Karlak. We're switching over to Karlak. Karlak. We know that our individual we have to rescue is located in this sector, right here. Right here, in this room. Love this X-ray vision. So, yeah, I'm guessing that's our way in. Let's go, Karlak. We know you're the hero type. Is there? Sounds interesting. The gear we're wearing... Oh, right. Hang on. Does she have... Let's see it, though. There's a power... Ringmail... Shattered flail... Safeguard. Doesn't look like it's from there. We're gonna have to do a short rest after this, obviously. Well, pick it up, Karlak. It's your turn to do the looting. Bed linens. Looks like we got the washroom here. Ah, charred corpse. Great. Okay. I don't need any more. The thing is, in-game, we used to actually did take care of bodies of innocent people. You know, ones that weren't goblins and such. Alright, so, bucket. Bucket. Okay, so. Put that into camp. Camp, I said. Camp. Excellent. Okay. You know, if you have a bucket, can we fill up buckets with water? Probably. But we've got enough, I'm not worried about it. The charred corpse didn't make it. Unfortunate. Is that inventory? Send that over to Hipster Dude. Hipster Dude does the reading. Second floor. Yep. I think you are correct about that. Okay, my latest. Greet your inner Goloth, Gnat, Knee Grabber, Half Shank, stones cast by your enemies designed to keep you down, or stepping stones so you can rise above. Inside every gnome lies an inner Goliath. By setting aside diet, negativity, and modern subscription fee, you too can learn to grow inside and out. Deals are relief, don't delay. Oh god, it's like... It's the book equivalent of the Manosphere. Put that into inventory, it's not important. Yeah, SSI did make a lot of them based on Pool of Radiance. I played the first one, but the rest of them, a lot of times they just felt samey. Okay, we'll deal with that later. I have to do a lot of reading at some point. It's going to trigger all these, but let's get back to Karlak.
What's the story?
Alright, story is we're looting everything we can find. I think, yeah, that's it. Oh, down here for the most part. Second floor. I can hear you, Gluck.
Got it.
The lawful evil fighter did the looting. The kinda good barbarian is doing the Rescuing and light looting. God, the amount of wine we managed to steal from here. I hope it's worth something. Clean on table. Yeah, she's also a natural looter. Myralef. Okay. Don't know who you were, but you don't need that anymore. Bunk bed. Can't steal the furniture if these are actually the nailed down part. Okay. Here's my thought. We've got a backdraft situation when I open that door. We've got X amount of time to get that guy out, which means I'm going to have to save or to be able to pull it off. So, let's do that. Let's mess up. Or get her killed from fire. Right then. Well, that hurt. Did you die? No. Where are you? Yep, that's backdraft, by the way.
Excuse.
Fire! Hurry!
I know.
Get this thing
It's
off
magic
me.
fire, Kerbo. It's plot armor. Barbarian strength to grip the wreckage, fling it aside. Alright, cool. Barbarians have an advantage on this crap. Yeah, natural 20. We're good. Ah, Karlach is resistant to fire? She has gotten burned a couple of times.
Yes! You did it!
Yes, we did. Oh, we had a journal entry on that. Get the fuck out.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go. We've got water. Go take a bath. Uh-oh. Does this mean... Do another save here. I don't know why I've done that, but it probably means that we've got a countdown before everything goes nuts. I wonder if we...
1, 2.
Wait, hold on. Journal. Journal at least pauses. What the heck? Discover the Grand Duke. Discover the Grand Duke's revenue is not only abducted, Where's West, he's also Will's father. See the boarding inn. You had to travel westward from the inn. Okay, so what do we got? Let's grab. Pick that up.
Action, not reaction.
Not sure what we're supposed to be doing here, but
Repositioning.
in case we need assistance. Okay.
Hey, good looking.
Okay, good. You leave. All right. I
Slaughtered everyone. Mary.
Okay. Pick up. The witness account is, I think... What the hell is going on here?
Action, not reaction.
Get back to Erg. Okay.
Mary.
Great guard helm.
Alright, so.
Teachers care when we would be reckless.
Make
Here we
you
are
me
being-
sweat.
We get out of here soon. Okay. Row. Now take. And get out.
Hey.
I think that's what we want. Exit TB mode. I got it. Hang on. Okay. So, yeah, we got banged up a bit. But, got it. Through an official document, it appears to be one of the many hastily produced copies documenting the night of Urtel's descent into Urbanus. Ymir, I, acting god of Ymir and Flaming Fist, repeat what you have told my people for the room to hear. Shepard, you should be helping. Why aren't you supposed to help? Ymir, first I need to know what happened. Shepard, it's gone. The city, the light, the companion. I was born in its glow. I've never seen real darkness before. Ymir, get a grip on yourself, man. Shepard, there was no sound to begin with. The sky flickered, dark, and then light again. Then companion changed, from gold to black. My farm was a half-day ride from the city, but I could hear the screams. Tens of thousands of people plunged in the darkness where the world went mad. Ymir, and then, more lights, but dark lights. It makes no sense, I know. They came from the companion, wicked streaks stabbing into the city and tearing it apart. The city, the ground, the buildings, they all folded in on themselves like an invisible hand were crushing them. And the city? There is no city. It surely is gone. When did this happen? Yesterday. I fled through the darkness until I found you. Lock him up. I've done nothing wrong. You've got to go help them. He's the 11th I picked up this morning. Make copies. Deliver to every Flaming Fist post from here to the Arisen Road by hand. Until we know exactly what's going on there, nobody from Isengard goes west. They don't talk to anyone outside the Fist with us. Maintain control. Yep. Looks like the Fist are the secret police for particular organizations. All right, let's get you two together. Get you down through here. I mean, we got a decent chunk of loot here. Oh, gods.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace and
So, it's time for Will to do his thing.
teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us
I'm probably just going to soak up everything we've got in inventory just so we can move faster rather than trying to get everything completely. Oh, Keith, Sinking City 2, the only thing I'm concerned about is...
Need anything else?
is the sequelitis. I mean, it ended pretty well where the main character the main character can die in the end of the story, so
Of course.
it's quite possible they're going to have to do an
remember,
entirely new character or find
you're
some
not the only
retcon
one in
option.
need.
Or, stay one of these... gods. The reason to do the barter here is so I can keep track of things. But yeah, is that it's kind of hard when you have multiple. Hey, bucket of water stays, proved to be useful. You ended up, that goes to camp. Later. Eyewitness account, Karlak bed linens. Okay. Is that, ooh. Not bad price-wise. Although heavy enough, we definitely want to, do that. Is that, can you capture lightning in a bottle again? Can you make it so that you can do a game as good as the one before? Because there were, also, can you improve it? Because there were some serious issues with that. Let's get these. All the water goes into the, inventory. Except maybe one barrel or something, just in case we in the middle of that, or somebody's going to do something with electricity. But notice, if I'm going to weaponize that whole electricalized water for myself at some point, I know it. Now that I know it exists, I will find a way to exploit it. This is why I am an old school gamer. Give me a rule, and I will find a way to make it work for me. I may have to bend reality to do so, but I will do so. 162 so far, just from what we're holding here, not even the big stuff that we packed away. Carafe of water, broken loot, full. Lots of bottles. Empty wine bottles, no doubt. Okay, so 2 mugs. Huh. Wait. What? It said 2 turns. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. It's only 1 cache, so we can probably explore what that means in a bit. Yeah, Hipster Dude doesn't really have a lot of stuff to give, and yeah. Looks like that's that. And let's see if we've even got anything that we want. Besides just straight gold. Gold's always nice. Some of them more arrows for Asterion. I mean, water plus arrow of lightning. It's nice. Scale mail +1. Armor? Of course, I should really just take cash and go check out the other guy first. Lots of dye. Burning Hands is not a scroll I need. Raven Feeblement. Weaken a foe, half damage weapons using strength. Not really super good. Mage Armor, not good for us. Gaseous Form. That's interesting. Interesting way to get a Featherfall is a good scroll to have, too. They wouldn't have to use cash that much. Okay, we'll get a couple of these. Cloud of Daggers. That's 130, though. Let's just let that for now. Balance offer. There you go. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? Druids, they don't produce anything, really.
Sylvanas be with you.
They accept raw materials. So let's actually go check out the other Y.
One move ahead.
Okay, he's down there. Got it. Okay.
A hero at heart.
Got for the kids. They're the true Aramean here. Drunk for 2 turns, huh? Is that okay? So I don't think I need to get drunk. We already have enough problems. Yep, see, the kids are all watching the
Looking for steel?
inventory. Guys with the
well,
shops.
Something close.
All right, let's see what your copper is like. Okay, so what's your die? Scale mail +1. Mustaching damage. It's padded. Leather armor. It's true, he doesn't have a lot here. Scimitar +1. It's not, however, it's just a finesse weapon, though, which means, but we want rapiers for that. Oh, yeah, by the way, yes, I have given Will a spell sparker because it charges up every time I use some damage him with a spell, and he can spam Eldritch Bolt with it and just get those extra bonuses. Hunting shortbow. And crossbow? I'm not obsessive. I'm just efficient. That is all. Kind of going to need another set of merchants. Okay, so. Yes, Deathly. Gardening is a skill that is often overlooked in role-playing games. We had one person who actually set up their own herbal garden and then started setting in that trading post I told you about. Yeah, the thing is, firewine. Okay. I want to pull out the blank canvas because that seems too unique. I don't like selling ununique stuff. But what we can do with him, we can. I'm going to read one and put it over here. Illustration of Burning City introduces the book's frenzied summary of Eltergard's recent history. People of the Sword Coast, there is no cause for alarm. You have no doubt heard the harrowing events that befell the city of Elturel. The entire city dispatched to the hells. Perhaps you've also heard the deranged gossip and rumors that a similar cataclysmic atrocity may befall the city of Baldur's Gate, which may be part of the plot. Have no fear. The so-called holy city of Elturel has in fact been a foul pit of devil worshippers, from the fluent class to the common folk. These are all touched by the infernal, whether it was of blood or birth or seduced by its power. They were evil to their core. Elturel invited its own doom. This is actually correct, by the way. According to the backstory of the adventure, which I did actually look up in between episodes, apparently one of the important figures there was in fact seduced to evil and brought about the whole thing from Zaltrell. Baldur's Gate is far from perfect. Anyone who believes the rot runs as deep in Elturel is mad or an Elturgunning propagandist. The Fists will defend our city with their very lives, so the Fists, the secret police of Baldur's Gate. If they must, and I promise no infernal conspiracy infest the minds and souls of our noble dukes and partisans. History of contempt. We have long forgotten that the latest madness. Elturel is infested with the undead. Shall we forget the aggressive expansion of Elturgard? They should never have been our friends. Vigilance will protect us. Do not be alarmed. Excellent. Okay, it's not technically racism. It's nationalism. Using another as a scapegoat. Okay. Okay, so yeah, once in a while we'll pop back here. But what we really need to do is we really need to get back together. Not entirely sure where I was, but okay, everyone. No, unfortunately, we got to speak with Baronin first. So I should. Yeah, it's a good thing I got the protagonist back. Probably got to talk to him.
Never wanted the easy path.
Yeah, well, that's just us always making. Whoops, wrong way, wrong way. He's over here. I think. Where is he? There he is, weeping.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Xenophobia. Yeah, thank you. Xenophobia usually means racial. Still racial, though. It's kind of too generalized. And kind of nationalism.
No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me.
How did you get it separated?
I was in our room. We had a fight. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here.
What was this about a dowry?
It's for a sister's wedding. I made a stupid joke about keeping it.
You don't joke about things like
We
that.
argued about it for hours. Then she took the dowry and left.
Gods.
She said I'd never see her again. She was right.
Technically, you see part of her. This is on you in a way you could have known.
I'm sorry, Mary. I'm so sorry.
We're doing our therapy thing.
Please, just go. I need a moment with her.
Okay, cool. Rescue the trapped man. Is that completed? No. Dowry for him and his wife. It's worth searching for. Now we gotta go find a dowry. Okay. Alright then. First things first. Where is the nearest... Where's the nearest jump point? I mean, if I have to go all the way back here. Well, we can do, possibly. Switch over to Will. Will, I need you to jump. Yeah. Let's... Whispering Depths. I'm not risking it. Teleport you in. Now... Oh, good. I think. Are we cereal? Oh, whoops. Well, we'll definitely get back together anyways. I didn't even check that. Which is my active character then? I do have a heart. See, it's just, remember, he's chaotic. He's not evil. He's just, you know, doing his thing. Apparently farther than I wanted to go. Oh, gods. I can't make this thing go do that. Yeah. Trolls can talk. Yep. Thing is, we actually had a plot. If you recall, we've got meet with Rugen's associates. This is what I wanted to get that drink he promised us. The Zentrum are a completely evil organization of smugglers, but they're not actively, since they're no longer associated with the Temple of Bane, they're no longer... Oh, I see there's a bucket we missed. They're no longer evil for evil's sake. They're just, you know, slavers and traders and such, who will deal in anything to anyone with no questions asked. And since we're playing neutrality for the most part... Oh, did we miss a severed arm, too? Oh, I'm gonna let that go to waste. Viscera? Oh, man, I was just being completely problematic there. Okay, grab the bucket.
All for me.
Yeah, cool. Grab it. Okay, so... Actually, open that? Yeah, we can. Yes. Bucket spotted. Okay, so... Matt, where are we? Okay, so we're just outside the... We're just out... It's in here, actually.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace.
You're still here.
And beyond. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt.
We missed soap.
So it is spoken.
I feel
So is it done.
slightly dirty. Aha. I
What's
missed a
inside?
dead goblin raider, too, there. Ugh. Got his... Well, it's probably an empty
Great
wine
God,
bottle.
Helm. From this
Wrong
plane and
button.
beyond, teach us care when we
Ah,
would be reckless.
alright, fine. I'll let the
Teach us
mercenary go.
certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken. So is it done.
I'm not going to bother somebody who's having a religious episode. On the other hand, the halfling's fair game. We're crying out loud. Really? Guy... Oh, sweet key. Really? Oh, gods. Let's do that short rest.
That took the edge off.
Much better. Okay. Oh, no.
Anything of use?
Oh, no. We're doomed. And we have carrots, too. This must be the food storage. Alright. I gotta stop. Getting a little too obsessed. But we have an entire new area. Out loud. Okay, so do a quick check-in, see if I have anything to say.
Copper for your thoughts.
Okay. Azil,
Speak.
I like the outfit. Bizarrely works for her.
Well met.
Alright, nobody has anything to say. Okay, so looks like we've got a dead ox. Lots of boxes. I think, whoa. Is that where we're supposed to go? Yep. I think that's it right there. So behind these boxes is something. Let's see. Now we're getting almost the end of this episode, so I might just take the last few minutes, grab a few things back here. Then we'll start the next episode by getting that drink from Rugen. Why? I'd like to take the ones to the bottom.
That might be worth a look.
Ah. See? My craziness has worked for me again. 50 gold, that, and water. It's of course water. Come on. Like I said, I'll cash those in some other time. Because, okay, so... I don't know whose money we just stole there. Yeah. Are you sure a storm god would not like slavery? Because storm gods are worshipped by pirates, and slavers are seagoers, if you recall. They, one of the most infamous forms of slavery was known as, oh god, I've forgotten, the rum triangle, something like that. What it was is that you had entire merchant fleets whose job was to go to Africa, pick up slaves to go to the Bahamas, drop off the slaves for a short-lived experience in farming sugar cane. Get that sugar cane converted into molasses, send the molasses back to Britain, then go back to Africa and start the whole thing over again. But yeah, the sea and slavery are very well linked. And I'm guessing you want both Umberly and... You both want Umberly and the Storm God on your side. Talos. I know Talos isn't exactly right. Why is this bothering me so much? Yeah. So yeah, remember, it's a neutral god. They don't care about human concepts. They're a force of nature. If a slaver gives him sacrifice in order to get good trade routes open up, they'll take it. And then it's just a, how do I put this? A local disturbance. Remember, slavery has been legal within our own history for longer than it's been illegal. Thousands of years. A lot of the old, anything that's old and awe-inspiring cost the freedom and lives of hundreds, if not thousands of people, because they had no other, they didn't have forms of any other form of mechanical labor. So yeah, Storm God isn't going to care. Storms do not, the rain falls on the just and the unjust. Okay, despite my promise, we've actually cleaned this place out. So, what's probably going to happen is that I will get back here. It's just right here. And I'm going to set this in a moment. I will go and I will pop back to the camp and we will listen to, when I stop recording, listen to that song. Hang on. Up here. And hang on, I'll be right back, recording-wise. I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.